終わり。終わりってなんだろう。終わり、終わり、終わり、終わり、終わり、終わり。
All right, listen closely. Let's talk about creating influence in a way that doesn't scream manipulation, but feels natural, like you're pulling the strings without anyone noticing. I'll give you 6 methods to master this and some sharp tips to enhance your game. Method 1. The illusion of choice. You don't push people, you let them believe they're in control. The trick is guiding their options so they pick what you want. Example: imagine convincing someone to agree with your idea. Instead of saying, "We should do this," say, "We have 2 paths here. Option 1 will probably take longer and might not work, but option 2 is quicker and aligns with what we need. What do you think?" Why it works? They feel empowered, but you've already framed one option as the clear winner. Tip: always structure your choices where the right one benefits you subtly. Method 2. Play the relatable card. People are drawn to those they feel are similar to them. Mimic their energy, use their language, and share a common ground. Example: if you're in a group discussion and someone says, "I'm really into fitness," respond with, "Oh, same. I've been trying to get my workouts consistent. It's tough balancing it with work, right?" Why it works? You create a connection that feels authentic. Once they trust you, they'll be more open to your suggestions. Tip: don't overdo it. Subtle relatability builds trust. Overdoing it looks fake. Method 3. Amplify their ego. People love feeling important. Stroke their ego strategically, but make it look genuine. Example: let's say you need someone's help at work. Start with, "You've always been the best at handling these things. I can't think of anyone else who'd nail this better than you." Why it works? Compliments disarm people and make them want to live up to the image you're creating. Tip: compliment specific traits or actions. Vague flattery doesn't stick. Method 4. Trigger reciprocity. Humans are wired to return favors. Give them something first, an idea, help, or even a compliment, and they'll feel obligated to give back. Example: if you're trying to get someone to collaborate, offer a small piece of advice or help first. "Hey, I noticed you were working on that project. I had an idea that might make it even better. Let me know if it helps." Why it works? They'll subconsciously feel like they owe you. Tip: keep the initial favor low key. It's the gesture, not the scale, that matters. Method 5. Control the narrative. Shape the way they perceive a situation by focusing on specific angles that favor you. Example: say you're pitching an idea that has some risks. Instead of mentioning the risks outright, frame it like this: "This is a bold idea, and with bold moves come higher rewards. Most successful people I know didn't get there by playing it safe." Why it works? You frame risk as a strength, making it harder for them to see it negatively. Tip: always address potential concerns in a way that makes them seem like advantages. Method 6. Use silence strategically. Most people are uncomfortable with silence. When you stay quiet, they'll often fill the gap, revealing their thoughts or agreeing with you. Example: if you're negotiating and they counter with something you don't like, pause and nod thoughtfully. Let this silence stretch. It'll make them second guess and offer more. Why it works. Silence puts psychological pressure on the other person to resolve the tension. Tip: pair silence with non-verbal cues like a slight smile or a raised eyebrow to amplify its effect. Tips and tricks to master manipulation. 1. Study body language. Watch for micro-expressions and shifts in posture. When someone leans in, they're interested. When they cross their arms, they're defensive. Adjust your approach accordingly. 2. Use their words against them. Reflect their statements back to them. For example, if they say, "I want something that saves time," reply with, "Exactly. This will save you a ton of time." 3. Control the environment. People are more agreeable in relaxed, familiar settings. Choose the right place for your, conversations, somewhere they feel comfortable but slightly vulnerable. 4. Pace and lead. Match their behavior initially, pace, then gradually guide them to follow your energy or point of view. 5. Plant ideas indirectly. Instead of saying, "You should do this," phrase it as a story or question. "I've seen people succeed by doing XYZ. What do you think?" This makes the idea feel like it's theirs. 6. Master the art of listening. The more they talk, the more they reveal. Use what they say to craft your next move. So if any doubts, watch the video carefully, and if doubts, try watching again, and learn to be a master manipulator or to save yourself from the people wearing masks around you. Do subscribe my channel and like.